So did you know you can heal your body virtually? That's exactly what they're doing at Beth Abraham Family of Health Services Center in Brooklyn, New York. Take a look.
I'm Dennis Campbell.
I'm Patricia Dillon.
My name is Johnny Smith.
I'm 80 years old.
I'm 54 years old.
I am 56 years old.
I had spinal stenosis.
Knee replacement surgery.
And I had a stroke.
And I'm in rehab.
Rehab.
But this is
Different.
Different. It's
virtual.
virtual.
Like playing a video
game.
game.
Only
Different.
Virtual therapy is different in the sense of that it has a motivating factor and it has a fun factor. The patients are able to see themselves on an actual screen, so it gives you visual feedback.
We are going to do the juggler. The balls are going to come down. You're going to use your hands to block them.
They're exercising and they don't even know that they're exercising. Before, the patients would probably tell you, I don't feel like continuing, I don't want to do this anymore. Whereas now they're playing a game, they're having fun.
I sort of got a kick out of driving with the car.
Oh, no.
The simple reason I don't drive.
The therapist is actually able to use it as an assessment tool. It will give you limb velocity, it will give you range of motion.
In order to engage the patient, they need to be able to see themselves. And because there is a mirror therapy part of this system, the patient will be able to self-correct.
I was skeptical at first because I didn't see how it could help me. You got to concentrate. You got to connect the mind to the physical.
It might be virtual, but there is actually reality to it. And the reality is that these movements that they are performing now will be the same movement that they will do when they go back to the community and start living their lives. When you think of therapy, it's function. And the first three-letter word of function is fun.
I didn't know what I was doing, but I had a lot of fun.
It takes a bit of that idiocy out of it and makes it fun and purposeful.
So very cool. And these virtual systems, you know, they're made by Gesturetek. The company's co-founder, Francis McDougall, is backstage with Dr. Sears. They're taking this for a test run. Welcome to the show. And what in the world are you doing, Dr. Sears?
That is cool.
Trying to keep the computer from scoring here, Travis.
So, Francis, what kind of conditions would you use this virtual therapy for?
So right now what we're doing is actually a bit of leaning. This is normally a single-person game, and so you'd be leaning back and forth. You'd be tilting your way around. He's doing lots of reaching out, which is a very common need for stroke patients in particular. We find autistic kids like getting inside this as well. That just the feedback is amazing. We've even done fire victims where they've had a difficulty with stretching their skin, and it's an extremely painful procedure, but by getting in here, they do it longer, and they don't even notice the pain.
Yeah, I've noticed, you know, autistic kids love to see themselves in a mirror, and this is kind of has the same effect, yet they're in a different environment, and this will really hold their attention. And some of your applications have music, right?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So how many applications are there now available?
Yeah, so there's about 20 applications that come with the system. They do a variety of training. There's several sports, including volleyball. There's snowboarding and Formula One racing. But we also do some simulations of real-world problems, like climbing up a stair that would be good for an Alzheimer patient, as well as the conveyor application that you saw in the video.
Wow, so you mentioned Alzheimer's patients, I believe stroke patients, autistic patients.
Yeah,
there's really no limit, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is really capturing my attention. I could see kids playing with this for hours, whether it's to rehabilitate an injury or just to get exercise. This thing is really cool.
Well,
looks like fun.
Yeah, it looks
we
like
can't thank you enough, Francis. Dr. Jim, you keep
great.
playing around, and we want to thank the folks at Beth Abraham Family of Health Services as well.